Cool.
Tight.
Was it yellow
Oh no, thanks.
jacket?
Yellow rubber baby buggy bumpers.
No, it was like
red and yellow rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Something like that.
Ow now, brown cow.
Hey guys. Welcome to the next exciting episode of Geek Responsibly.
Episode 17.
With Jenna
and Bridget!
Yay! We said our names.
I almost forgot, so thanks for remembering.
What episode are we on now?
I already said it.
I forgot. What did you say?
But I'm really glad that you asked us to say our names because I completely forgot. This is episode 17.
And again, Jenna, Bridget.
Bridget, Jenna.
Yeah. Episode 17. Nailed it.
Yeah. Tight. Cool. We do that at work. Oh, no, thanks. Well, this has been a very exciting week. Lots of stuff has happened.
Yep.
And I'm really excited for all the things that are changing within Geek Responsibly, as well
That's
as...
Geek Responsibly.
This is the whole nugget of Geek Responsibly.
Nuggets.
So we're growing up. We're adulting in our podcast, I believe.
Like a little bit, but not like too much. You know
yeah.
What I mean? Not like
baby steps.
Yeah.
We're
like a fun young adult. Like we're like 21.
Yeah.
But like, no, you know what? I'd say we're like 25 because then we've like learned our shit and we're like not so terribly crazy. But still enough, but not like dumpster fire.
I feel like I'm super happy with all my edits lately.
I'm proud of you.
And I think
even though
really
you did
funny.
Totally give up the last one. You're like, F this noise, no.
You have no idea. I'll show her what actually consists of cutting out all of that info.
Yeah.
So she understands.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we are, as you may have noticed, changing the way that things are going to be brought out to Geek Responsibly. As we mentioned, we have a Patreon. And we want to make sure that those that are patrons do get awesome benefits for being a super sick-ass supporter. It's a lot of...
Thanks for feeding us. Yeah, so we set up the Patreon because we want this to pretty much be our day job. Would be amazing. So we kind of set that up. If you guys want to support us, please do. And that's kind of changing how we roll out content. Where was I gonna go with this? Oh, so essentially we're making things easier to eat, bite size, if you will.
Well, not just that. So essentially, if you're a patron, we record on Mondays. Tuesday, the full edited long episode is going to be put on Patreon. Everything fully edited, etc. You get it a week early. Nice. For all those that are going to be on YouTube. And that's it, because that's all we're putting it on.
And we love you, but we still want to give you the content, but we're just going to she's going to take some extra time and split stuff up so it's easier to get through, because some people don't want to sit there and like scrub through 2 hours.
Exactly.
Our podcast. So, and with us doing our new layout, you guys can go right to the stuff that you want to see.
Yes, so I'm making playlists. So with our segments now that we have, each day is going to be a new segment, or you can go into the playlist and listen to only those segments.
We're getting organized.
Yeah. So Tuesday, again, patrons get the fully edited episode that we recorded on Monday.
Yep.
Now, that might be later in the day, just because by Monday I might be tired and don't want to go through the whole thing for another again.
She done.
So I might just have to edit it in the morning or during the afternoon.
So you're going to have to
So you just got to be a little patient with me.
You got to wait.
But you still get it a week early.
Anticipation.
Oh my gosh.
Is what we're doing.
From there, Tuesday also is going to be our weekly ketchup.
Sorry.
And then
I'm drinking
Wednesday,
tea, by the way. It is not vodka.
That she knows of.
Yeah. Oh,
I made her a Long Island iced tea.
Girl, I get heels up. I do not handle those well at all.
I know.
At all. That was what I had for my 21st birthday, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I sat in my car for 30 minutes.
Stoli around the world, 2 of them, back to back, holding them. Actually, I was double fisting them. Who the fuck gave them to me? And then I had just vanilla Stoli and Cokes for the rest of the night. I blacked the fuck out and pissed my pants. We'll get to that another time.
moving forward. Thanks for sharing. I think we got closer. I'm so excited.
And I shared it with all of you.
I feel like I didn't get to that point. I definitely had 2 Long Island iced teas within like 20 minutes, and I was like sitting down, stood up, and felt it. And I went right out to my car, sat in the passenger seat for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, like not feeling good. Where were we going? Okay, sorry. So
Wednesday.
We have weekly catch-up.
Yes, Wednesday. We have nerd news.
Yes.
And then on Thursday, we have Paperback Mountain,
which will cover all things that are books, whether it be authors or reviews or just finding random
comic
shit
books,
that we find. Yeah.
Audiobooks.
Oh yeah, I guess we should put audiobooks in there.
Yep. Because audiobooks are amazing, and someday I'm going to get her onto them. But
never.
Slowly. She says no, but guess what? She just upgraded her cell phone. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean I want to listen to my book.
Oh my God.
We'll get there. We're gonna fight.
Just wait.
We're gonna agree to disagree.
Anywho, so then after that, Friday is Hollywood End Scenes.
Essentially, that's gonna be our segment of anything that's words today. That's gonna be anything related to movies. So,
yes.
Again, reviews, it could be news about movies, it could be favorite actors, it can be talking about all kinds of shit. We just figured this is easier to kind of cover the genres because we talk a lot about everything. And if we get organized, it makes it easier for you guys.
Yeah, you guys can listen.
Yeah.
Then the last one.
Our faves.
Is everything video game related,
yes.
But it's called Race Class Alignment.
Yes.
Just like when you had AIM and you wanted to know somebody's age, sex, location.
Yeah. And I feel like it's so fitting that we stumbled across this because it is true. Like you find someone, you find out they play video games, you find out they play WoW.
Hoarder Alliance.
Yep. That's the first thing.
What race did you have?
Yeah, that's the first thing. And it's kind of a make or break sometimes.
Yeah.
You're like, well, we can't be friends because you play Alliance or whatever.
How many times do I hear that like they're like, okay, what are you? We can't talk anymore. Now, it's always joking. Most of the time. But
it's probably not,
it's funny that it's still that funny banter.
Yeah.
Between
that
nerds.
icebreaker, for sure.
It's like, oh, I see you're a nerd. Okay, we got this.
Yeah.
So that is going to be our segments. Like I said, they're going to be coming out each day, about 10, 15-minute segments. By Sunday, you'll have the fully edited version that the patrons had on Tuesday.
Yep.
Then just starting it all over. Monday we re-record all over again.
So make sure to follow us on YouTube because then you'll get notifications every time that we release a new video so you don't have to do the guesswork. I would say Instagram, but we're still figuring that out at the moment. So the place to really go to right now is YouTube. So then you're going to get that notification as soon as everything's up.
Yes. Subscribe, hit that bell. Also,
ding, ding,
if you do jump into our Instagram, it is Geek Responsibly Podcast. I don't know. I feel like I was going to put it up there. I don't get it.
I just like how you did like Schmidt from New Girl, but backwards. Like, tell me when to stop. Are you serious? Are you serious? Seriously? There's no way. Geek Responsibly. So it's Geek Responsibly Podcast. We're working on it. We're going to get into a schedule. But again, check that out. And more importantly, make sure you're on our YouTube so then you're getting those notifications.
Yes. So that gets us super hyped for the weekly catch-up.
Yes.
And mustard. All right. So for the weekly catch-up, we had the coolest.
We had a duo. Because usually we're like, oh my God, what did you do this week? We combined forces.
Yeah, we actually got to hang out for the last week.
Yes.
Which was actually really fun. And when I went home, I was like, you know what? Even if we didn't go to the event, I just enjoyed going to get salads and like do our
fucking
we gotta wait.
Though.
We gotta do that. Okay, because that's totally something. Okay, so on Wednesday, I told Bridget that we were gonna go to a date night. I didn't tell her
on Wednesday. It was like 2 weeks. You're like, I'm picking you up.
Oh yeah.
You said, what are you doing on Wednesday at 6? I said, nothing. She's like, you're booked. I'm picking you up. We're going on a date. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I booked her very quickly.
Yes. I was like, okay. And you show up in the Stang, which of course is like, all right, I'll hang out.
I told her to dress really cute.
Yes.
And we were going to go out on the town.
But then I get here or because she's like, dressed really cute. We're gonna go out, and I'm a girl, so I start texting. I'm like, are we gonna sit? Are we gonna be outside? Like, I need to know the parameters. Like, just don't say like dress cute, because I'm like, what's the surroundings? Am I gonna sit? That depends on if I'm wearing heels or flats. Am I gonna be inside or outside? Because that depends on what I'm wearing. And like, is my deodorant gonna work?
Yeah.
So like, I was so stoked. I had this like kind of over the top outfit, but then it ended up being super hot, and I just didn't give a shit at that point.
Yeah.
So I showed up, so she was like overdressed, and then she's like, no, I don't give a shit. So then she changed.
We
like,
both looked fabulous.
Okay, I'm gonna change.
We both looked fabulous,
We did.
and I loved it.
Yeah.
So from there, we did go get salads over at Mad Greens, and it was super tasty. Loved
super
it.
tasty.
But
again,
actually, I'm craving one
every
right
time
now.
we go, I like try to order something myself, and then she orders something else, and hers is always better than mine.
My
So-
Caesar?
Yeah, you're Caesar, girl.
Really?
Yes.
You're so.
So
oh
she
my
picked out
gosh.
tea today, and she's like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Pick for me," because I make horrible choices. Like, I just never. It's hers. Whatever she picks always is better. Well, and then we went and got salad. We went to get coffee. Again,
Well, the reason why we were
yours
going
was
to go
better.
get coffee is because we had a little bit of time, and we were like, and I was like, okay, well, we had salads, but now I still want to fuck it up with candy.
Oh,
so we
yeah.
went to the candy
Yeah, yeah,
store,
yeah, yeah.
and there was no sour gummy worms.
We went to the candy shop. There were no sour worms. We were disappointed, so we left.
I wanted to finish that, and then I was like, probably not appropriate.
Yeah. So it would have been the lollipop part.
Yeah.
And we didn't get any, so technically it was not. That's selling lies.
So then we went over to Barnes & Noble, and we were like, fuck yeah, cake pop it is.
We go to Barnes & Noble because she's like, oh my god, books. And I was like, oh my god, cake. Because I was like, Starbucks cake pops are bomb.
Yeah.
So we go there, and we're kind of like dancing around it. Because I was like, oh, like, do you want one? She's like, I don't know, do you want one? I'm like, I don't know. I kind of don't know if I want one. So then we go over, and we're like, at this point, we're sold. We're like ready for these cake pops.
Yeah.
And I get over there, and we're like, it's all empty. And I was like, oh god. I was like, I don't
think there's any
like,
cake pops.
I don't think I have any. And I go up to the girl, and I was like, hey, like, do you have any of those? And she's just like, no. And I'm like, okay, bye. Like, peace out.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
even
wanna
asked,
buy
are you sure you
anything
don't
then."
want anything else?
Yeah. She like looked at me. She's just like, kind of like, really? Like, that's it? I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I was only here for that. Disappointed.
So from there, we get into my car, and we're like, all right, well, we still have like a little bit of time, but
Yeah.
we're probably going to be late.
And I was
But we don't have to
healing.
be there at like 6:30 on the dot. So
At this point,
we're
going
going
to
to go find another Starbucks.
So that's the thing. You were so like that. We were in the car, and I was already healing, knowing I'm like, all right, well, and cake pops aren't happening.
No,
She
you
wasn't
get me
letting
on
it
it.
go.
I'm like,
Yeah, she was done. So we go up searching for whatever was like another Starbucks on the way.
Yes.
And this time we're like, fuck yeah, like we're gonna get cake pops. It's gonna be amazing.
we made a mistake.
What?
We went by the fucking college. Why would they have cake
Oh.
pops?
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert. We went to the second one, and there were no cake pops, and we're just really disappointed. So
Then we
ended
were
up
like,
getting this,
all right, let's get
like I feel
coffee
like yeah,
now.
like maybe it's because it wasn't a Barnes and Noble one. It was like a legit Starbucks. I'm like, I feel like I should buy something because we like got all the way there.
Yeah.
So like we do the coffee, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what to drink, whatever, make me something that tastes good to the barista girl, and they fuck it up like badly. And then you make this thing that's amazing. She's like, oh, you want to try mine? I'm like, okay. And I'm like, ah, shit, it's good. So like mine was gross, and hers was fantastic. And then we have no cake pops, so we end up like settling for a cookie, which was fine.
It was all right.
Like legit, it was fine. But I was already like, body was prepared, you know. For
Yeah,
the
I was waiting for that moist, like
Blah. Sorry.
that
Moist.
battery. What do you want me to say? It is
Ugh.
moist.
Batter is worse, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But anywho, we get to.
Have you gotten one yet?
No.
I haven't either.
This was like, we literally need to go now. It's down the street.
Yeah, I haven't got one yet. I was like,
We should take my GoPro and see
we'll
what
record,
happens.
we'll record ourselves after of us GoProing to get some stuff. So that's essentially what's going to happen. But
So,
yeah,
we get to
there.
98 KUPD. And
You have to backtrack. So it's a surprise. I have no idea.
Yes.
Explain what you set up. Explain what you actually did, because I didn't know this until we were actually there.
Yeah, so at the Mad Greens, she's like, okay, well, tell me what we're doing. And I'm like, All right. Well, we're already on our way, and
I'm already committed. I can't leave.
Yeah,
She
you
drove.
can't leave. So I'm gonna tell you what we're doing. So we are going to 98 KUPD, which is a really awesome radio station here in Arizona, all dedicated for rock music, which they have the best like festivals, and they have a Easter keg hunt. We've literally like watched it for 10 years.
Oh yeah, you go around finding kegs around the valley. Yeah.
And they're during Easter time. Like they have such like you say 98 KUPD, no matter what, and if somebody doesn't know rock, they're like, oh yeah, Holmberg's Morning Sickness. And then they always are like, oh, 98 KUPD.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that Arizonians like.
You just know.
Yeah. Same thing when you are talking about Shanko. You're welcome. For both of you. Oh, he's got his headphones on.
No, what is the other one?
You have a friend in the diamond business.
Shanko, off Scottsdale Road in Tacoma.
I know which one you're
1
talking
mile
about.
south of Bell Road.
See?
Open weekdays
Weekends
till
till
8.
8. Saturday and Sunday till
5.
5.
Online
At Shaneco.com. See, told you.
Sponsored.
Hold on. Yeah, you're welcome, Shaneco. No, I know what you're talking about. It's law. Learner and row is the way to go.
79900.
977-190.
You know what I still remember though? Is Scruff McGruff.
Scruff McGruff.
Chicago,
Illinois,
Illinois,
60652. So if I'm ever in Illinois.
Why do I know Scruff McGruff?
I don't know. I was in Wisconsin.
Was that
so
the DARE thing? Like
it
in
was
school?
DARE.
Maybe that's what it was.
Have no idea why it would be Illinois for you.
I don't know. That and did you ever have to make the video of like if you got lost or taken?
The fuck?
Yeah, we had to do videos in school and it was like us recording. We had to say, my address is
No.
my name's Bridget. I'm 8 years old and my address is blah 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 blah. In case you got like kidnapped.
Wow. Because the kidnapper
got
would
dark.
give a fuck
It
if
got
you're like, it's like Ralphie.
Here's a videotape.
Like, hi, I'm located at. They're like, dude, we're stealing you.
no, it's just for your
breath smells like cat food.
it's for your family. So like they're like, this is her, and then they play it. I don't know if they play it on the news. I don't know. I just remember doing that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Maybe.
weird. Now there's the internet. No one does that anymore.
Yeah. So
But anywho, so we
Backtrack.
go to 98 KUPD. There's some badass guitars up on the walls. We're looking at them. I'm a little nervous because I'm like, I don't know how this is going to be.
oh, we're hyped up on coffee.
Yeah, super
we're like-
shaking. We're like, oh my God, should have
Cold
had
brew.
cake pop.
Yeah, cold brew and sugar cookies. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, it was a horrible mistake.
So nonstop talking through the whole thing.
Yeah. So we get there
No,
and it's
so
yeah.
super exciting.
We'll get
I
that.
absolutely loved the setup. We meet the DM who's going to be there, Fitz, and he is one of the
DJ announcers.
Yeah, on the radio. So he is such a cool guy. It was
Super
his
nervous.
first time DMing. He
In
was
years.
so awesome.
So if you guys haven't figured it out, she said DM. She took us to a Dungeons and Dragons.
Sorry, did I not say that?
She
Oh,
did.
sorry. We've been talking about Arizona commercials.
So she took us to a Dungeons and Dragons night, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like this is kind of cool because I haven't been in
Yes.
a campaign in a while." So we watched this mini campaign, and we got to be observers. Which again, we talked too much.
I'm so
we did
glad
get yelled
that
at.
we
was
were
fun.
observers because those were such intricate or such awesome characters that those people were playing.
Yeah, they did a good.
They
job.
had a dragon blood paladin, like or dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn paladin. It was so cool. Like there was a druid, so represent for those who love
the
druids.
cleric. My faves.
There you go. And the cleric was funny
He
because
was funny. He was
he
very
stuck
RP.
to-
He was
yeah.
very RP, which was great.
yes.
We had fun. We were there for quite a while. We met some really cool people. We found out about a convention that I didn't even know about was the tabletop like convention where you can go. It's coming up over July 4th weekend here. And essentially it's all kinds of tabletop games. So you can go and play D&D and everything else. So it was really cool to kind of go and connect. And it definitely made me want to start a campaign again. Because it's been like, my last one took almost 2 years. So it's like,
Yeah.
waiting to play that again. So
Yeah.
it was really cool. It was really cool. And then I was excited because I went to work the next day and I was telling some of the girls and the one girl's like, oh, that sounds fun. And then I tell the other girl in my office, she's like, shut up, you were there? And I was like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it was great. She was excited, and she was like trying to go through the video and find us. I'm like, we weren't playing. We were just watching and heckling in the background. Like, that's what we were doing.
Which was so funny because I went to, so I was trying to broadcast it. My phone was dying. It wasn't picking it up. I was trying to stream it.
Hole.
It was literally like not picking up. I was trying to put Facebook posts up. And all these people were joining in onto 98KUPD on their Facebook page from my links and everything that I was sending out. But then the next day they were like, "Oh, how was the date night?" Because we were like, I was documenting like the whole date night up until what we were doing. We even have a video talking about how I'm nervous and I have to poop. Yeah. Because I'm nervous.
I didn't realize that this date night she brought the internet with her. I was like, wait, what? How many people know that we're on a date night?
I was like famous the next day at GoDaddy because people are like, "Dude, I loved that. Where were you at?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, I was in the back, but how did you like it? That was so cool. I didn't even know that they did that with D&D. Yeah. So there's so many people that were watching just because they didn't know what it was about, and like,
which is nice because it's nice to have D&D kind of be resurfaced because I keep seeing a lot of things. I keep seeing it coming out everywhere, so it's kind of nice to see the D&D coming out of the basement.
Yes,
which I like.
And I don't want it to be just something that people do because they saw it on Stranger Things. Like,
oh yeah, huh? Well, I always watched it from Critical Role.
Yeah.
Because that was fun. I don't know how I stumbled across it. I don't know if it was because it was from a Comic-Con a couple years back. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to see that. Yeah.
So that is the weekly catch-up. It was super fun. Thank you so much, Fitz. And we met some really cool people there. Even though you yelled at me
a little bit, I still love you. And I think it was an amazing experience. And I will keep that. Because I know I talk a lot. I'm so sorry. Story of my life.
Yes, we are sincere. Sorry. I apologize. But that was amazing. 98KUPD is amazing. You guys should go definitely listen to them, as well as Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
They're kind of a big deal.
They're a huge deal.
Radio station.
Yeah, we're a big deal now. With that being said, talking about radios, we're gonna go to Nerd News. I know, I was thinking that too. Which were but a time excellent. Woo!
I don't know why that came up. It's fine.
All right, so do you want to do the one that you were talking about in the beginning?
I want to say the first thing I had for our nerd news is I was looking online, and it's been leaked that, well, it's kind of traditionally being leaked, that I believe that the Steam summer sale is going to be starting, I believe, tomorrow.
Yep, at 10 a.m.
Yes. So check that out. Make sure you guys are looking, because that's when you pretty much throw your money at the internet and say, take all my cash.
Which is a great time, because guess who's going to be starting Final Fantasy 14 online and has to buy it, and I hope it's on sale. Probably not.
No.
Because it's probably going to be
No, it's being pre-ordered right now. It comes out next week.
No, not Shadowbringer.
Oh.
I need to start from the beginning.
Oh, yeah. That's a smart thing.
Yeah.
Unless you want to play a bunny, because you will not be able to make a bunny without Shadowbringers.
I don't even know how to play this game.
But you can play as a bunny.
I don't really understand what I'm even supposed to do. We're gonna have to have you show me when we get off here.
So when you do your first stream, I'll sit in and just backseat drive you. And
oh,
be like,
please
make a cat.
So I definitely will make a cat if I can make a cat. I didn't know you could make.
You can make a cat.
Yeah. I did not know you could do that. I thought you were just making characters like The Sims. No, and then they fight.
Anyway, so
and people are like, "Ooh, do Paladin, do this," and I'm like, "I'm just gonna see."
They're telling you do Paladin for the quick cues. You should be healer, because then I need one. Thanks. Anyway,
I don't even know what that means, but I'm great at healing.
So besides Final Fantasy 14, are there other Steam games or other games in general that you really want to buy that you're kind of like hoping will be on sale?
First off, I love just perusing those just to find shit that I would never have bought in the first place. Yep. And then I'm like, that sounds good. Hey, it's only $10. Sure.
But the downside with that is I love the Steam sale, and I peruse. But then my list of games is super long, and I don't play anything.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm buying everything.
You should see my Steam, because I literally have a bunch of them, and I've never even opened
your wish
some
list?
of them. No. I've like literally bought them.
I'm keeping my eye out on Fable, even though it's pretty cheap now, because I want to buy Fable.
I love Fable.
I know.
If that does
Like
come,
the
I will
original.
definitely, yes,
So,
I will definitely buy
yes,
that.
Fable is definitely on my list. I think I have Secret of Mana on there, which is still $40. So you need to like come down a little bit.
Oh my God. Atelier, anything. Atelier Rorona, Atelier.
That usually I think pops up. So
Oh!
you might be able to find something like that.
We are going to become alchemists, everyone. You are going to love my stream. It's so amazing. The little blue guys. The other thing that I want, I think it's called Planet Zoo. So that one's not going to be on sale. I'm just saying.
That's
if
why
anybody really wants to love me and like send me a Steam gift of Planet Zoo, which is coming out November 4th.
Oh my God.
But you can make a zoo.
Shameless plug.
Hold on.
Shameless plug.
You can make
something.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks. Send me everything.
Whoever wants to give me the remake of Final Fantasy VII, forever grateful. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. No, the reason why, get this, you get to not only make your own zoo, you're like right up on the animals. The lions have like scratching posts.
Okay.
Which, how cute is it
It's
to
like
give
a little Kiki.
I know. And he's big and you have little cubs.
Aww.
But the rhino in the game literally poops and his tail goes like this to cut it. I'm like,
I sent that to Mark, that meme, if you've ever seen it. So it's like, if you're like, dude, I gotta go, and he's like, from a scale of 1 to rhino. So you're seeing scratching posts, and I need to find this game now because I wonder if I could stream it. Have you ever played this game? It used to be a desktop game forever ago, and it was called Cats with a Z or Dogs with a Z.
Oh, yes!
Isn't that shit amazing?
Actually, that is amazing, and if it's out there, guess what? I had a plush Cats. It used to be out at KB Toys.
Oh
Remember
my God.
KB Toys?
Yes.
So, which is a great segue. We're gonna stop and segue real quick. By the way, in nerd news,
word on the street is that Toys R Us is going to be making a comeback. Not crazy. Looks like they're going to do maybe 6 stores and then like something online. But
they
Toys
finally,
Toys R Us kids. Let's be Toys R Us kids again.
Which is hilarious. But back to KB Toys.
Yes.
KB Toys not coming back. But they had a Cat's plush. It was black. He had white like fur in the front, and it was literally like my cats in the game. So I was like, I have to get it. And then you like pet them and you feed them.
And then if they piss you off, you pick them up.
Yes.
And throw them out the door or something. Oh yeah, you shake them. But that reminded me of that. I was like, God, I wonder if I can find that. Zoombinis I remember playing a lot.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Do you remember the little log dude that's like, whatever you are, make me a pizza. Yes. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. So you had to make these little bean dudes.
I probably still have the disc at home. Like my grandma had that.
So I played it in school, and anytime that I would tell people about it, they're like, oh, Mavis Bacon. Yeah, that's fine, but Zoombinis.
Zoombinis was my jam.
That thing was amazing. Like, I was hoping that I would finish everything in computer class so I could just be like, yo, can I play Zoombinis?
But I felt so bad, like, towards the end when you get that vortex and someone flew out. So it's like, here are the survivors. And you're like, oh, not everyone made it. That's kind of sad.
I know.
But yeah, no, there's that. And then the other thing that just popped in my mind, and if I don't say it, it's just going to bother me. Neopets. That website was the shit.
Yes, I used to
want to get that fucking rainbow paintbrush. It's all about that rainbow paintbrush.
I got like halfway through it and I got super upset.
I'm sure everything I have is dead. If it even
I don't even know
anymore.
if it exists anymore. We're going to have to check. Ooh, a little bit of like nostalgia train.
Let it wash over you.
All
Let it run you over.
So not only did we have the Zoombinis, cats, Neopets, there was the Gigapet, the Tamagotchi,
Furbies.
Yum.
Fun fact, those were, because I didn't realize that they were discontinued, and I think I have like 4 of them.
I remember I had to find them.
Dude, they're like,
track them down at Toys R Us.
I have like 4 of them, I think, back home still, and you can sell them for like $90.
Jeez.
But they were discontinued because they were, like, people were worried, or like they were using them for like spy technology. Because they're listening to you.
Go figure.
Yeah.
And then they get a mobile device.
And they had them like redone, and they remade them, and they looked horrible.
And then they add a Facebook account.
Do you remember the like the saying they would say, like before they spoke English, because they didn't speak English for a while, and you taught them
English? Thought it said like cucaracha. I was like, what?
I cannot remember it, but I remember the food.
Yum.
Yes.
You know his verb?
Yes. And then, and then you would turn it upside down and they hated it. They're like, no. That was a horrible Furby person.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're gonna have to segue out nerd news because we're not gonna stay very long on it.
Yeah, no. So, well, that's pretty much it. So we're doing the Steam. Did you have anything here? Slayer coming to the CW?
No, I mean, that's there. I think we can cover it a little bit later or put it in like a TV thing. But really the big thing for this is that the Steam sale is starting apparently tomorrow.
At 10 a.m.
Yep. And then I'm also watching out for the PS4 summer sale, trying to see if they have anything good, because then it's a toss up between that or like what I want on PC, because I feel like I buy
way
games
too much.
a lot.
Yeah,
the same game too much.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
The other thing that you put in there, I'm surprised. Lucifer season 5 has been announced.
How are you surprised? Yeah, they announced it already because I binged it.
The reason why I'm surprised is because they stopped it or canceled it.
Yes, they did.
And then they had a petition, brought it back. Now, just so you know,
I think
Jenna
it's the final season
is late to the game. I just started watching Lucifer.
Ooh,
he's cute.
You're welcome.
At first, I was like, "This is a really dumb show."
No, it's not.
Then I was like, "I kind of like the romance. Let's continue."
Which episode did you get to? Did you get to the
2.
one with his? Oh, wait, 2. So it's kind of like you kind of start it and you're like, I'm expecting this to be kind of funny or whatever. Then you get to like this episode about his wings. Then shit hits the fan and you're like, ooh, this has got lots of depth and like character stuff. So what I really enjoy is, while it was on TV, they ran the episodes a certain way, and it was kind of simply how they ran it. So once Netflix took it over, season 4, story driven, like very different. And it was done really, really well. So I think it is confirmed season 5. I believe it is the final season.
Got it.
But how they ran season 4, I think they're going to close up season 5 and make it amazing. So you're going to very much enjoy it.
Yes.
Very much enjoy it. And
so I may have fallen
Lucifer
asleep, but because of having something, I had work the next day. Steve, on the other hand, watched 6 episodes.
Did you? Did you get to the wings? Where he finds the stuff, that dude?
I did watch the Wings episode.
Is that like the turning point for you? When you're like, oh shit, this has got depth?
I enjoyed it from the very beginning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry.
It's fucking hilarious.
I forgot. Like, this has to be that one segment. So I go, hey Steve, how did you like Lucifer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve says yes. Steve approved.
All right. So with that being said, on to our next segment.
Paperback Mountain. Swoosh. Wait, which way? We gotta slide this way.
Which way?
This way.
So dumb. Okay, so you had one on here. I'm super proud.
I have a recommendation, but I didn't know if there's any news because I don't look too much into books. However, before I go into my recommendation, I had told her this. I went through my bookshelf. I was super excited because I was going to bring you back your fucking Graceling book. I'm so excited about it. I have like a stack of like 10 books. I'm like, I'm taking them to Jenna's house. She's going to love it. And a few of them were like ones that I really want you to read. I got all the way here, sat down like outside, and I was like, and I was like, fuck, I didn't bring any of the books.
Now, if you guys are avid listeners or started from the beginning, this is probably the second time that this has happened.
Oh no, and if they're started from the beginning, this means that I haven't brought you books in like 2 years.
Yeah. Shit. It's the romance novels that your mom, you're like, I have all these romance novels to give you.
No, those ones I don't have. It's other ones. Damn it, that's 2 years of me being a shitty person.
That's why I didn't say anything when you said it, because I was like,
person.
oh, I'm gonna call you out.
Garbage. Anyway.
So please continue with the recommendation that you have.
So the recommendation I have is one of the first books. I took a chance on it. I think I read it, saw some reviews on Amazon, ended up buying the book, started the book at night, read the entire thing in one sitting, didn't end till like 5 a.m. My review is For the Body Finder.
And who is the author?
I have no idea.
Oh. I even put in here, who is the author?
I don't know. We'd have to Google it. I didn't think that
Fine.
that part.
We'll Google it here shortly.
I'll have to become more book nerdy and care about that stuff. I'm so horrible.
So, do you want to give a little quick synopsis? I don't want you to give too much if this is a recommendation I don't want to spoil.
Essentially, I'm trying to think of what they have on the back so I don't ruin it. So essentially, the body finder is you're following this girl, and I don't remember her name because I haven't read this book in a while. So yay, recommendations. So you follow this girl. Can we just call this like Bridget synopsis? This book is about some chick.
Oh, wait. Did you just say synapsis?
What's a synopsis? Did I say it wrong?
Continue.
What's a synopsis? I don't know English.
It's in the brain. The brain synapses that connect so
what's
that they
it called?
fire.
What's it called when you are like doing like the story of the book then?
Synopsis?
Yes.
Can we still call it synapsis?
Yep, brain synapsis. Bridget synopsis. This is Bridget synopsis. So the book is about, you follow this chick who's like in
I'm even better.
high school.
I'm so excited about this. You follow a chick.
You follow a chick, she's in high school, she's got a bestie who's a dude, and essentially you learn early on in the book that she talks to dead people.
I mean, you had me at chick in high school.
Chick in high school, bestie's a dude, girl talks to dead people. It's, well, not she. Yeah, she does talk. No, she. Oh God, I've already ruined it. She senses, like, bodies. She's a body finder.
Oh wait! I get it. Okay. So she senses the body. Does she talk to the ghost though? That is the body.
This is not a good idea to bring this up because I haven't read the book in a while.
Okay,
but I couldn't give it to you. Like, I was going through the books of like what I want you to read, and I desperately want you to read it, and I had it in my hand, and I couldn't give it to you.
That's a first.
Because I don't want to get rid of it.
That's like me in all of my books, so I'm very proud of you.
That's why I'm like recommending in the only way I know how, which is gibberish. But like I like the book so much I can't let Jenna borrow it.
Which is huge.
It's big. It's a big deal.
Definitely go get the body finder. We don't know who wrote it. We don't really know what it's about, but she can find bodies. And it's the Bridget synopsis.
Synopsis. God damn it. Now we like look at my phone because now I'm not helpful to any of you right now.
Oh,
I'm a nightmare garbage person.
Paperback Mountain recommendation I've ever heard, even though this is the first
Bridget's
one.
recommendations. Body finder. Read it. That's it.
It's legit.
Hold on. I'm gonna find something.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna find it, you guys. I'm gonna Google this shit. Kimberly Dirtling.
Perfect. We've
It's on
got an
Audible
author.
if you want to listen to it.
I'm sold. I will definitely read it. And if you recommend it, that means that it was really, really good. Because she is not a book reader.
I'm not. I'm like trying to. Apparently, it's a series. I haven't read any of the other ones. I've only read the first one.
Wow, I'm surprised that you loved it so much and you didn't get through the.
I didn't give it to you or get through the actual. Well, because
my
I
God,
ended up.
let me help you. I see you struggling over there. She's
writing.
trying to like log into her Goodreads app and.
Can you find it so you can explain to them what it is? I'm writing the struggle bus hard. This is bad.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't think about it. I wrote this down going, oh my God, we should talk about the
So the Body Finder is book number 1. It is by Kimberly Dirtling.
Thank you.
Number 2 is Desires of the Dead. Number 3 is The Last Echo. Number 4 is Dead Silence. And she even made an in-between 2 and 3, so it's 2.5, Skin Contact, which that sounds sexy. So the Body Finder.
By the way, I wasn't far off because it's Violet Ambrose is the girl and she's 16, so I wasn't wrong.
Good. I'm not going to give you any more information about the book because I thought her explanation was magical.
We're going to call
The only thing I want to say is it was published in 2010. It has 47,000 ratings and it's sitting at a very hefty 4, which is very good for a book. So good job, Kimberly.
I feel like we should, like, when I do a book review or a recommendation,
You say it, and then
we call it like what's it called? Brown bag book, because we don't really know what it is, and I just explain it the best I can, and then you're essentially buying the book having no idea what this is.
Can I
Brown bagging it.
Can you say it? You describe it. You recommend it, and then I clean up all the loose ends. This is who authored it. This is when it was published. This is the rating. So this is how I look at it then. Okay. Because I do go to the bookstore, and if it rates at a low, and depending on how many ratings there are.
Do you still use the app to like scan the covers?
Oh,
yeah.
Every time.
I did that, and I went to town, and I have way too much shit on my shelf that I didn't even buy. I was like, scan, back and scan, scan, like selfing with the books. Like, it was bad.
Oh, that is the best.
I'm sorry.
That made my whole night. That was perfect. Mine's not even that cool now. I wanted to add one, only because it's Pride Month.
Yeah, add one because you have more information that's actually valid.
No, actually, this one I don't. Surprisingly.
We're brown bagging 2 of these?
We're brown bagging 2. Now I just feel like
brown bag reviews.
Brown bag reviews on Paperback Mountain.
Yes.
This sounds really bad.
I love it. It's like we're carrying 40s.
So, mine, and everybody's going to be mad at me because this is a very well-known book. I don't know much about it, but granted, I just started it. I started listening to it to audio only because I needed a little bit of a breather through Name of the Wind still, which I have roughly like 10 more hours of that book.
Is Name of the Wind the time
Fabulous. That's
thingy?
the one that I told you. No.
Okay, something else.
No, that's the one that I showed you to read before that one.
Now, why do you need a break? Is it because it's long, or is it like just a deep story that you just need a break from?
It is not a deep story. It is amazing. The issue is I'm listening to it on audio, and sometimes I like breaking it up with other audiobooks.
I don't know how you do that. Like, I get it, but like, so sometimes I'll watch different TV shows.
I was just going to say, do you watch different TV shows?
Know,
Sometimes
like,
you
books,
want...
I just want to like stop and just like do that. Like, books I treat like movies where I just want to go
So
through the
I
whole
have
thing.
20 minutes to work and from work. So that's 40 minutes of an audiobook. I'm done. That's as much as I read in my audio.
I just feel like my stories would get convoluted.
I mean, but you can listen to a book going to work because you're further and coming back, and you would finish a book better. But the nice thing is they put like character development into it. Yeah. So the people that are reading it actually go into character. Yeah, and then you're hearing it differently than you just reading it and making your own. Like, it's totally different.
Yeah, but I'm amazing in my head.
Once I break this open for you, you're going to be like, oh my God! I'm just going to give you my password so you can read all 50 of my books that I have on audio. Oh my God. Anywho, so Name of the Wind is amazing. The thing is I also wanted to, like, I love, so Name of the Wind is very much more Harry Potter-esque. Yeah. Where I'm at, because he's about 16. He's just becoming a arcanist, trying to like learn how to sync things. So their thing is if I put energy into this item and this item, I can do things to both. Okay. So they're like, it's really cool. But anyhow, that's not what we're going off of. I wanted to do something for Pride because Pride Month is coming, and I wanted to listen to something. Pride Month is here. Pride Month is here. It's almost done. So I need to finish this book here shortly. So I'm listening to Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. So very interesting.
Now, is that also the book that says Love, Simon?
That is the movie Love, Simon.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Okay. So it is written by Becky Albertelli. She has a bunch of books out there, so I'm sure you guys have also already seen numerous ones that she has, and most of them all have that same genre of, younger adult, somebody more of like coming of age.
I feel like anything you read is teen angst.
This one, so I was going to say, this one's really angsty.
Okay.
Like, usually, so.
Like Nirvana grunge ripped t-shirts angsty?
No.
Like mascara run down in your face angsty?
Like not sure of yourself.
Oh, God.
So, Will Grayson would be one of those books that I literally recommend to everyone. Okay. I don't care who you are, what you believe in. Everybody should read that book. It has 2 dual authors in it, John Green and Dave.
How does that work?
So each chapter is going to be one author.
Interesting.
And each chapter is a different Will Grayson. So there is a Will Grayson in this town and a Will Grayson in this town, and somehow they cross paths.
Interesting.
It is so fucking good, but the surrounding characters are amazing. One Will Grayson is actually gay. The other Will Grayson is best friends with somebody who is gay, but then he also is trying to date he is trying to get this girl to like him.
Okay.
So this story is developing. This story is developing. You feel for this one, you feel for this one, and somehow they mix their worlds.
Interesting.
How they do it is fucking hilarious, because you're like, how in the world on this day would this happen? And this is going to come up. I listened to it. So I started reading it.
Yeah.
Loved it. Bought the audio. Read and listened to it at the same time in a weekend.
Okay.
Like every waking moment, he was playing Dragon Age, and I'm like curled up with a blanket, and I haven't done that forever. Usually it's, again, in my car or something.
Yeah.
Love Will Grayson. So, what?
He's playing Dragon Age right now.
Oh, jeez.
What?
So, with that being said,
Or Love Soulless.
currently I'm not the biggest fan of Simon, and I'm not going to be,
Okay.
people are not going to like me, because this is such a huge book, and it went into motion pictures, and right now, I don't know if it's because of audio, and I jumped into the audio, and the person who's reading it is shaping the way that the book is.
Okay.
But he's
Just
little,
not hitting the right tone for
little
you?
too whiny.
Oh.
Can't handle it. I feel like maybe because I read Will Grayson, that it's like meshing into it, and I feel like he should be a stronger person, or like, I don't know. I haven't finished it yet.
So you're not done with it.
I'm not done with it. It could turn. It's not that there isn't character development. Again, he's really good, and I like how he analyzes things. But at this time, I think that he's whiny, and I don't know if it's the audio or if it's the actual book.
So the
we're
audio,
seeing.
the audio might not be getting the tone across that you were kind of hoping for.
Yeah, and I don't know what expectation I had. Like, because I came into it not really knowing anything. I came into it not watching the movie.
Yeah.
Came into it because, again, I was just watching and seeing which ones were the best hit movies right now in Pride. So I wanted to read it, and currently I'm kind of like, all right, I can see doing that and understanding where he's coming from, I guess. And I don't know, like, we'll see. Next week I'll update.
Okay. She'll update on Ketchup and see what
So,
happens.
but Will Grayson, everybody should read.
And the Body Finder, if you can figure
And the
it out.
Body Finder.
If you can figure out where to get it, power to you.
Perfect. Now, we are to our next segment, which is Hollywood End Scenes. Dude, we did that really well.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
All right, so I am so sad because my parents came out here. We were going to go to Toy Story 4.
You haven't
We
seen it.
didn't go, but my mom was like, I took you to the first one. I want to take you to the last one, which I thought was really cool. And then we got super drunk, ate a bunch of food, and went to Topgolf.
You know what? That's not a bad night.
No.
That's all right. I like how your relationship with your mom is like Toy Story 1. It's like, now you're an adult. Like, we're going to get drunk in Topgolf. That's the perfect just
My
upbringing
mom
of relationship.
talked the biggest shit to everyone at Topgolf.
Oh my God.
To my dad, she's like, "You suck!" Like, really loud while
Your
he's
mom's
hitting.
hilarious. Like, I just love to like sit somewhere with like a drink and
Popcorn.
just watch. I'm only here for the comments. Like, I'm just here for that. I haven't seen it yet.
We should go.
I haven't. Oh God.
We went to
Remember
the third one. I ugly cried.
We both ugly cried.
I'm gonna ugly cry on this
We
one.
did one of these.
I
Like,
already have
we
goosebumps thinking of.
we had our like 3D glasses on, and we look over at each other. Like, she looks over. We're like, and we both started crying. Like, we both like, are you crying? Like, you? We didn't say anything. We just did one of those like nods. Like, are you? Goes like that. I hear it's not as sad as the third one.
Nope. No. When I hear that Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, Tim Allen literally choked up.
Oh no.
During
Oh no.
some of the.
Oh no.
Yep,
Don't tell me that.
Those are the things that cause me to not be able.
Goosies.
Yeah. That's why I said when
Ruined.
When I was talking.
Well, I do want to see it. I'm planning on seeing it. It's weird because it kind of snuck out, because usually Pixar,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm going to see it right away. But this one kind of like snuck out, and I'm like, I'm not in a rush. So it's a weird
Yeah.
thing for me to have that feeling. Rotten Tomatoes is ridiculous because it has like a 98. And I'm sure it's great, but I also lost all faith in Rotten Tomatoes. But
We talked about that last time.
yeah, I do want to see Toy Story 4. I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. And then we've got a couple other stuff coming out too. We've got Spider-Man pretty soon.
Yep.
But one of the things I wanted to bring up on Hollywood End Scene is Hush, because the DC animated.
What's Hush?
So Hush is a comic book. It's a Batman story. DC animated kills it with their movies, and I came about it because we had recently just bought the Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which was really good animated. I really loved it. It was a fun story. But they had a trailer for Hush, and Hush is the comic book series where Batman and Catwoman get together. So in that series, Batman and Catwoman get together, and also there's all these other villains that are in this storyline, because Hush is like this big bad who is using other villains like the Riddler and Poison Ivy and everyone to get to Batman. So, and I honestly don't know much about the comic, and from what I'm hearing and seeing on the trailer, I'm hearing that it is going to be relatively very close to the story of the comic book. So I'm excited to kind of get that experience via movie.
Where is that coming from?
It's coming from the animated DC. It's probably going to be coming out this summer. But I saw the trailer on the Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, all I know from that, honestly, the only thing I know from that is the iconic panel of Batman kissing Catwoman. And I knew it was from that comic book Hush, but I don't really know the story. So I'm excited to see it. The trailer looked amazing, and then I found out it's coming out over the summer, so I was like, yay.
Interesting. I did not hear about that. So that's...
Yeah, I only saw the trailer when we bought that one movie. So I was like, okay, I had no idea it was coming out. And that's, again, DC Animated makes some really good stuff, and it's nice that they send these trailers with the next movie, but it's always such a nice surprise to find out it's not a long wait, which is great.
Now, I'm not big on DC, their streaming service. Like, I don't keep up. I don't have it. Is it true that DC has sold everything to AT&T?
I have no idea, because we're actually not using the streaming service. We were using it for a few things, but we just went back to just buying the movies. So I have no idea if they're selling shit or not.
Got it. So, only because I say that is I was
hearing
doing
rumblings.
Well, I did a blog on Swamp Thing coming out.
Oh yeah, and they got canceled.
Right before the first or second episode.
Yeah, like there was a whole thing. I remember seeing the trailer, like, oh, Swamp Thing's out, and then like 5 hours later or the next day, like, Swamp Thing's canceled. I'm like, what? Like, how did that happen? So did they even get 13 episodes in, or what the fuck?
I don't know.
And I heard it was really good.
I heard it was fabulous. The problem is some of the people, and I can't remember, this was actually covered on our episode 15 with Shane. So he had a little bit more insight because he was keeping up on that. But I guess did he
actually watch it?
I believe so. But he did when they canceled, there was a bunch of information that people who were in the taping had lied and thought that they were going to get it was hit for $80 million or something like that, that they were wanting to create with that amount, but then they were getting it from the town or whatever, that they were asking the town to pay them that much so that they could it was really dumb.
Get out of my town.
Well, they did. That's why it's canceled.
Like, F that. No.
Yeah. They're like, no, we only signed for 40 something. That's not a thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. So again, you'll have to listen to the episode.
What could they possibly? Marvel has.
Well, it's like Game of Thrones. All of a sudden, they're like, here, can I have 80 million? Or maybe it was 80,000. Maybe it was 80,000. I think it was 80,000. 80 million's a lot.
Why were they asking for 80,000? Oh, for the last couple episodes.
No, just to produce it.
No. I still need to watch that. They had that 30-minute special after the last episode. It was a whole HBO special thing, and I missed it.
I didn't watch it. I was done.
You were mad?
I was, not that I was mad, I was just done.
Don't they have 4 spin-offs coming from that now? I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I'm not going to watch them currently. You know what? I might do what I did with Game of Thrones. After the 7th season was done, I started watching.
That's true.
So
right.
Now I'll watch it. Okay. So, Toy Story. You said Batman Hush.
Yep.
You just talked about Batman versus Ninja Turtles, but did you want anything else on that?
The only other little snippet I found out, which might not be news to you guys, but I found out that the Jared Leto Joker movie canceled.
Thank you.
Which I'm okay with because the new trailers for the Joker, the DC one, holy shit, does that look good.
Is that the one with
Joaquin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that... I'm hoping
You
for
just made him
DC.
black.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Joaquin.
Is it Walken?
Yeah, it's Joaquin.
It's Joaquin.
With an N.
Joaquin?
Not Joaquin.
Joaquin.
You made him from
Joaquin.
like Wakanda.
Oh my god, no. Isn't it Coming to America? Isn't it Joaquin? No, it's not. What's Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy's name?
What's his name in that in
know.
Coming to America? He's like, fuck you too. Love that movie. So I'm excited to see, like, I saw the trailer, it looks super dark, and I'm happy that DC is going this route, and I'm wondering
How many times have I said during this podcast that DC just has to take that they are darker?
Yeah.
And they
Just
need
let
to
it
roll
happen.
with it and do it.
You can't have Batman be like, oh, happy. Like, no, he's
What was
broody.
the movie called with Eddie Murphy? I can't think of it now.
Coming to America.
Coming to America, that's right.
Like, I'm looking for a wife. And he works at McDonald's. Best thing ever. But yeah, so that was it. Jared Leto canceled. I honestly thought I liked his Joker. I don't think he did a bad job, honestly. But I can't
He did
imagine.
okay.
I just can't imagine a whole movie on that character. Batman, yes. Joker, I don't know. But then they show like Joaquin. And they show his trailer and take on it, and I think it's gonna be interesting. And I wonder, like, trying to see him become the Joker and see what they do with it will be awesome. She's trying to find it. She can't find it.
Well, no, because this is very poorly done. Like, if I go...
You gotta IMDb that shit.
Yeah, I was trying not to, and
It's
just
gonna
Google.
drive me nuts. What's his name
Well,
in
it
that?
says Randy Watson, but that's not...
That's not it. Randy Watson, I think, is when he's the cop. You guys know what I'm talking about. He's the cop in it. I am Hollywood cop.
Prince Akeem.
Ah, that's probably why it came up in my head. Love it.
It's Prince Akeem.
Akeem. That's why I said it. Sorry.
No worries.
So, anything else you want to add before I close out this segment?
Nope.
Closing it out.
You got it. Perfect.
Done. So,
that brings us to race, class, alignment. As we mentioned, Steam is going to be having their sale.
summer sale.
Once this video comes out for those on YouTube, it's going to be already past, so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm getting a bunch of shit. I'm super excited.
Mhm.
And
One of the things we won't be getting is Shadowbringers Final Fantasy 14 because I already pre-ordered that shit. Got myself that Gremlin and also got that random email saying if you buy if you buy any game on Amazon, you can get a free black chocobo, like fat chocobo mount. I couldn't spend my money faster.
take it.
Yeah, I was just like, wah! And then I logged in. Like, I was so mad because I did that, and then you couldn't really tell if it happened. And then they're like, oh, we're going to send you an email in a couple days to get your chocobo. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. And I reached out to Amazon, and I called them up. I was like, hey, I didn't get my confirmation code. I just want to make sure it worked. And the guy literally was like, here's your shit. I was like,
Yeah.
thanks. And I logged in instantly. I was like, I have it. It's probably going to be the only mount I ever use, and I can't wait till I can unlock flying so I can have it fly because it's adorable.
Yeah. Well, and it's super exciting because I personally have been kind of on a hiatus with gaming, just because
It's hard sometimes.
there's a lot of stuff that's going on, but also I miss the community that I have in stream. So
Yeah.
I am so thankful for all of the amazing people that were in my stream just the other day. But the game that I was playing was The Sims 4 Island Living.
Is it out?
I made the coolest fucking mermaid. Like, my tail goes up into, like, my chest area, all the scales.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you. And then I made her eyes, like, because we all know that I have custom content.
Yeah.
Which, you'd be proud of me. I took out all of my weird, crazy sex mods.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really sad.
I'm like proud, but then disappointed. Like a little of both.
If it makes you feel any better, I was trying to be really good and I didn't feel bad
Yeah.
that there wasn't anything that might potentially all of a sudden happen, like an
Oh,
alert
yeah.
that says,
That makes
somebody's
sense.
having sex.
That makes sense because she wants to stream this stuff and she had been playing with these other mods just for funsies, but then like it like infected her game like the Borg. And essentially it didn't matter what was going on. Like she would just like, she's like, oh no, I'm playing like wholesome fun stuff. And then all of a sudden her game was like, no, you're not. We're going to have people have crazy vampire sex. And you're just like, no.
Yeah, all of a sudden it popped up and it was like, so-and-so's having sex. And I'm like, how are NPCs having sex?
So I get
And then
I
chicks
get
would
it.
be walking around pregnant.
naked.
There was one, so
Some
then
dude's naked, you got Wang out, and she's just like, she's like, I want to share my love for this game, but I can't have Wang out.
so then there was other times where I was like, okay, I think I got it completely taken out.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, changed all the settings, so it'd have to be like me specifically clicking on people.
Resistance is futile.
Then I went to go create a character with my stream,
God.
and boom, boobies everywhere, dick on the side. So then I was like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna put my
dick.
camera right in front of the sim, so when I'm changing things, and if it pops up and it's just like vagina, boobs, that it will block it. But then I completely forgot that I was scrolling through shit on the side, and it was just like dick, 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 dick.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So she. Yeah. So,
So,
I
wait.
understand. I understand.
So, made my character for 3 hours with my community. It was freaking
Why does
awesome.
it take you 3 hours?
Oh, believe me. Let me show you.
God,
But
you're not gonna log into Final Fantasy forever. It's
because I'm going to take you forever to create
You're
a
like
character.
Mark takes forever.
Yeah, I looked down and it was literally 3 hours that we were sitting on this one character, but we did everything from like cheekbones to everything.
Yeah.
But I have so many mods that it's like real hair, real eyes, real makeup, real like everything. She looks hot. And then we got to the guy and we were like, blah, blah, blah.
Who cares?
Okay, we were good. He looks like Charles Vane from Black
Oh
Sails.
my God.
Anywho, I had to. It's fitting.
a
He's on the
pirate.
island.
Yeah.
So, but with that being said, because all my weird, crazy stories come up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Charles Vane all of a sudden hiding and he falls in love with a mermaid, but he doesn't know she's a mermaid. Yeah, dumb. Anywho, so I was
mermaid.
playing it and it wasn't, everything was fine. Everything was going great. My CC was only for streams. I got it from this really awesome streamer, Love J. Lee.
I feel like this
And
is gonna take a dark turn.
This is taking a dark turn.
No.
So by the 6th hour of me playing with everyone, so I'm tired. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. We were trying to use her poses. So I've never used a pose before where you could actually pose your Sims. So they'll like hold each other like prom style or like make out, whatever, right?
Oh God.
All of them are fine, perfectly fine, nothing bad.
Okay. And then
So I tried taking a picture of my Sims.
yeah.
Because I couldn't get them together enough to be able to get it to look like an actual pose.
Now you screenshot this? Like when you're trying to take a picture, you use your...
So I screenshotted the way that I had them because literally it was the dude here, the chick here. They were both looking the other way, or like this way, I guess. So he's like this. This is the dude and this is the chick. Because I wanted him to wrap his arms around her
Got
and
it.
then she would be holding his hands.
Okay, got it.
So it's like a prom look.
Yeah.
Right? And they're fully clothed. It's
Yeah,
not a big
yeah.
deal. And he...
Now what's the point of these poses? Just to have screenshots
People-
of your characters?
People do it for
Okay.
screenshots for their characters,
Okay.
or like they do it for like pretending to be a model because
Got
they do
it,
an
got it,
acting, whatever.
Okay.
So they make like things up, and
Yeah.
it's
Alright.
even more in depth in Sims, clearly.
Okay.
So anywho, so I take this picture, and the dude is like, so then I like scroll my pan scroll because I'm behind them.
Yep.
Didn't work, so I pan this way, and I go, what the fuck? He's like looking through the slits, like how our windows
Window
are.
blinds, yeah.
So it's like blinds, but it's the because again they live in a shack on the island.
Yeah.
And so like the door panels, he's like looking like this,
Yeah.
and he's just like staring like deadpan, like the chick's like, I'm like, what the heck? Like this is ridiculous. We can't even get a pose down.
Yeah.
So I took a screenshot, right? So then somebody came back in the chat and they were like, hey, how's everything going? And I'm like, hey, you know, this is happening. Let me show you this. And I went to go click on the screen captures.
And then...
The screen captures came up with 4 pictures 3 of them being...
Have you taken other pictures? Have you done other screenshots? Oh no.
I did because...
Why?
I did because one of my stories...
Why would you
Hold on, let me explain myself.
Okay.
This is so embarrassing. Why did I say this?
It's too late now.
Okay.
We're all committed.
So one of my Sims, I can't remember the exact reason why, but one of my Sims, I had her go and try and hit on this dude.
Yeah.
I think it was an NPC or somebody I created.
Yeah.
He didn't like her, so she followed him to his shitty apartment. I think it was an NPC. So she was trying to like schmooze on him. But he like went home. He went home with another chick. Okay. So then she kills the other chick in the house because I have extreme violence. So the chick's dead. But death comes. But we're already banging. Death is like... What, like the Grim Reaper is legit watching us bang, and he's all like, yeah, and he's got like these emojis thing coming up with like hearts and shit.
Yeah.
Because he's like, yeah. And then I was like, oh man, can I sleep with death? But the capture is literally me just giving head to this dude while, oh my god, death is like staring. I'm like, no! Exit! I was
Did it pop up like full screen?
No, it was like
a little thumbnail?
No, it was like, so here's my screen, right?
Question is
this.
I
think people saw it probably.
did
Nobody
they
said anything.
Okay.
So it
Like,
like
did they
popped
catch
up, and then I tried like clicking on the picture real quick that I was wanting to, and it only came up here, so the dick sucking's right here. I'm like, no! Never mind, they don't even look like they're even...
Such a dirty dumpster poke. Oh my god, I can't believe you took a screenshot of that.
I think I was trying to send it to him.
I feel like it's one of those moments where like you're trying to like not show it, and then all of a sudden you accidentally set it up as your desktop, like background. And you're like, no!
All of a sudden you hear this,
End
scene!
I feel like your stream you should have panicked and just like shut it off, like black screen. Like, I'm sorry for that, guys.
I didn't want to make any stir because I literally had 6
were you
hours
just,
of perfect.
Like, screaming in your head.
In my head.
The whole time, like...
I'll have to show you.
Oh my god. Hilarious.
So that was my embarrassing story.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Who fucking plays The Sims like that?
I had other things I wanted to talk about, but I think we should just end it on that. Like, that's amazing. That's like the best. No, I'm okay with that.
There was a little nugget for you guys. Enjoy. This is what Jenna plays on her time off. I do put those mods in when I'm not streaming, though.
Yeah, it makes sense, because you can't stream that shit.
No.
And I can only imagine, because I've seen these mods, and I can only imagine what the screenshot was and what it looked like, because those mods are ridiculous.
It wasn't that bad.
But no,
he actually had clothes on, and it was all...
I've seen this bitch. Anyways, it's like... I can only imagine, and then I can just like imagine the horror of your face. Like,
we're gonna go check it out. I have it clipped because I was like,
oh, you did?
I needed to clip it so bad. I was like, oh my god. Okay, we're done.
Yep, that's it.
By the way, I'm gonna be starting Final Fantasy 14 online, and I believe you're gonna be doing Final Fantasy 8, or Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringer.
Essentially, I'm just wanting to start my. I guess it's like my annual summer stream, because I essentially stream until I have to start working in the fall, and it's going to be probably Shadowbringers will be in there because I bought it, but I really like to stream older games like Tomb Raider 1, Final Fantasy 8, Tales of something, one of the other ones, because I like streaming older shit. So I'll be doing that at some point. I'm still figuring out a schedule, but check hers out. She actually streams more often than I do. Maybe someday I'll stream like consecutively and I'll get rated. Who knows?
There you go. Yeah. Hosted, rated. She's still learning the words.
Just build everyone up and go check out Bridget, and then I'll panic and just end stream.
Oh my god. It'll be like, thumbnail of porn.
End stream, yeah. It'll be that. I'll purposely have, like, if you raid me, I'll purposely make something where it's just going to be, like, your face. I'll just, like, put that on there, like, as it's happening. Just, like...
Actually, that's amazing, and I'm going to get that to you. Oh man. So now I'm really excited to show her that. Also get cake pops if she's still up for it. Potentially.
Up for cake pops.
Okay, cool.
Otherwise,
We should
like,
probably
I
call
almost
them.
I almost went without you. Oh God, no.
We should call them and
can't
be
call-
like,
You want to call them and be like,
please, do you guys have cake pops? Because I don't know why I would be talking to them on a microphone like this.
I don't know if I want to call them to ask, but at the same time, it's like we drive all the way there to be let down. I would be sad, but I almost went and got them without you the other day. I was like, I can't do it. It wouldn't be the same.
I have not.
They wouldn't taste as sweet.
Yeah, we should definitely do it though.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So on that note, you guys, subscribe to our channel.
Yep.
On YouTube, Geek Responsibly Podcast.
Mhm.
We have Instagram, Geek Responsibly Podcast.
Yep.
And
My name's Bridget. This is Jenna.
What's up?
Thank you for joining us today. Geek Responsibly. Yeah. On Geek Podcast. And we fizzle out.
Oh man, we were doing so great.
Now I just got cake pops on my mind, so it's just like a sugar crash.
It's all right. We're gonna go. We're gonna enjoy some cake pops. You guys have fun. We'll probably put it on Instagram. Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait. Always remember, geek responsibly.
Bye.